When was Sam Mendes granted permission to helm 4 biopics about the Beatles? I would be incredibly interested and excited if you told me that Richard Linklater was going to be directing 4 Beatles biopics, one about John, Paul, George, and Ringo. I would be incredibly curious and excited if you told me that Martin Scorsese would be directing those 4 films. I would be filled with curiosity and excitement if you told me that Linklater, Scorsese, Greta Gerwig, and Todd Haynes would be directing 1 Beatles biopic each. In fact, the last option makes a very lovely sort of sense. Offhand, Paul should be played by Linklater, John by Haynes, George by Scorsese, and Ringo by Gerwig, in my opinion. Why, on the other hand, would anybody want to direct all 4 of the Beatles biopics, even Scorsese, the poet of rock operatic drama? It's almost like hoarding the spoils. Sam Mendes, though, does a master plan that was transmitted on stone tablets by, I don't know who, but the plan is in place for there to be 4 Beatles biopics. The director of American Beauty, Road to Perdition, Revolutionary Road, 1917, Empire of Light, and a few other movies that I'm not overly fond of is going to helm all 4 of them. I'm not trying to bash Mendes. He is without a doubt a skilled director. American Beauty was exquisitely written, despite my opinion that the screenplay was lacking. And while I'm in the very small minority of people who didn't enjoy the first of director Mendes' 2 Bond films, I acknowledge that Skyfall is a beloved film in the 7 canon. There's no doubting Mendes' talent, he works well with actors. However, I contend that he has not exactly lived up to the hype surrounding that Oscar night in the 24 years since he won a bunch of them with American Beauty. Mendes' filmmaking has an air of sincerity, a somberness, and an excessive amount of thematic self-awareness. He is skilled at setting the scene. However, he is unduly enslaved to inferior concepts. I just don't think he has a body of work that says, this is the filmmaker you want to tell the Beatles story to, for 8 or 10 hours straight. Think about the following situation. When Sam Mendes releases his first Beatles film, it is not well received. Are we subsequently forced to watch 3 more Mendes Beatles films indefinitely? Anyhow, who gave him the keys to the kingdom of the Fab Four? Sam Mendes, didn't he grow up learning to share?